And we're live. We're
Hey,
live.
D-Man's here. Right on.
Already, D-Man is here. We're waiting for
Already.
Indy.
We're
We're
just
waiting
waiting
for.
for Indy. We have to wait to start the stream first. But
Yeah,
yeah, everybody's at Hermit's, so yeah.
I have to copy the link here and drop it for Indy because he can only come in on the computer and see
Oh,
this. I guess everything we send him goes to the phone.
no, it's okay.
Whatever. Technical
Whatever.
details.
Oh yeah, no problem.
So, brother Dax,
Hmm.
how's the weekend, brother?
Good, busy,
Yeah, I feel you on that, dude.
busy. Oh, there's Indy. Says post link.
There you go, buddy. It's already up.
We got you, man.
Oh
Got
no,
you,
I
man.
thought it was a good idea, and he had a good idea here. To just come do this
Yeah,
out of the blue,
there he is. Hey,
brother
Indy.
Indy.
I can hear him breathing.
I hope he's not touching himself.
Guys,
There he is.
I'm wore the fuck out.
Wore out. Wore out as in tired.
It's called homesteading, brother.
Yeah,
Fucking rights, man. This shit ain't easy.
it's good for you.
You guys don't understand, like brother True Blood. I mean, you guys don't understand what this land management is. God damn.
Oh, I
Well, I do.
understand.
I do, brother. But I got land in a cabin out at the lake and all that shit. Yeah.
Like I said to the other day, man, I've been out in my garden for like a couple of days, and fucking, I was falling asleep at 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And my garden is nowhere near the size of like an acre, not even close.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It's fucking hard
Hmm.
work to turn soil by fucking hand with a hoe. It's hard work to be
With
fucking bent over planting
with
seeds.
with a what?
A hoe,
Oh, okay.
a hoe.
So hey, I got a question. So when I put it, because when I was on Hermit's chat, I asked a question in the chat if everybody saw my reminder for Monday, and I guess they did. So when I do my
Yep.
reminders, Chris,
Mm,
it won't show up on my channel. It
I
won't show
seen it.
up. Yeah, I know everybody sees it. Even I see it if I go to YouTube and like, how do I find it on YouTube? I forget, but I got to search for it on YouTube, and then I have to put it in my watch later to monitor it to see if anybody's comments on it. But I'm
Right?
like, it doesn't show up in my channel like it used to. It used to show up on my video list right at the top.
Oh, yeah.
And now
Well,
it's not showing up.
see, sometimes I can see mine as well. Like even when Indy was saying he couldn't find it
Yeah,
when he went on his
Yeah.
laptop, I can see it right now. Like
on
right
your
now,
on
I can
your
see
like
it on my homepage.
on your
But
homepage.
yeah, if you set a
Okay,
reminder though, the reminders don't show up there. You got to go
but
to your videos and go to manage videos, and it's
okay.
there.
Uh,
Go to manage videos on your homepage, and that's where it'll be.
okay, my homepage. Well, you're doing it on a computer.
No, I'm doing it on my iPhone right now.
Okay, so go to manage your Google account.
No, no. Go to your YouTube's homepage, right? Where it
Okay,
shows
homepage.
your shorts and stuff and your subscriber count and all that. You'll
Uh,
see manage videos.
okay, hold on. I'll press the button here. Okay, I'm on my homepage.
Yeah. Like
Manage
load.
videos. Okay, and it has the little pen and the little analytic thing.
Yeah. So hit manage videos
Hit
and
just
the.
it doesn't.
Really?
No. Oh shit! Can I
I
get it
can't
to
see.
focus?
All I see
I
is
know.
white.
Yeah. See there.
Huh.
Just the last video I did today. It's
Yeah.
because it should be on the top. It should be on the top above that video right there, but it's not.
Uh, can you see lives? Like, is it in lives? It
It's
should be
no.
in one
It's
of
not
those
under lives.
categories.
Just my lives. I'm telling you, this is weird. It's not under any of my lives.
Yeah, if I don't refresh my page, I mean, I'm looking at the broadcast that we're on right now, and
I
I've been
know,
looking at it since before we started.
but this started happening. It happened on the last live stream we did, and it's happening now again.
Yeah, I just don't think reminders, like for future videos, I don't think they go there as quickly. But let me see. Go to videos.
But I have no record of my reminder that I put out, and I used to every time.
Fuck
Uh,
technology.
yeah,
Fuck
fuck it.
Well,
technology.
I don't know.
Yeah, I actually don't see your upcoming stream when I go to your channel either.
My upcoming stream.
Nope, I don't
See,
see it.
see
For Monday,
for
Yeah,
Monday.
I don't see it.
See what I'm saying?
That's fucking weird,
yeah.
man.
I know. I know.
Maybe your channel is weird.
Well, something happened last stream. Like it never showed up last stream.
Now, the only way I can view yours now is if I go to you in subscribers, right? And then I pick your name, One Fast Act. Well, even then it's not showing up.
There you go.
See,
I have no
guys,
idea.
that's the reason I used to build computers and all this other bullshit, and I've given up on this because it's like, look, one little thing and it'll crash.
Yeah, I think it has to do with YouTube, Chris. Something with YouTube. It has to be. I'll look it
It's
up. I'll
possible.
YouTube it. I'll YouTube it later. I won't worry about it now. I'll YouTube it later.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you can view yours once you go to studio or something.
No, the only way because I saved it to my watch later, so I hit my watch later, and there it is right there because I saved it to watch later.
So weird.
I know.
Either way. Yeah, no, man, Indy on homesteading. It's a lot of fucking goddamn work, especially if you're starting from the ground up, man. Like what Brandon's doing there. Holy
Mm,
Jesus.
Yeah, he's digging his own foundations and shit, man.
yeah,
Yeah. And he was digging it by hand.
but
Today or yesterday he was using his fucking backhoe, but he was digging that shit by hand, dude.
I mean, no
well,
offense, I give it to him about that digging the foundation by hand. Guys, you get so old, that shit don't work.
no.
No, but homesteading, once it's set up, right? You can add to it little bits at a time. Like, yes, you get
Hold on.
your initial like actual home. You get your pens built and stuff for whatever livestock you have. You get your fucking farm in order, right? Your actual um, area tilled and ready for seed type of thing. Which generally, guys, to get perfectly good soil for fucking actual farming
Yeah,
takes like 3 years.
yeah, yeah,
3 fucking years. And it can take longer. It can take 5 years.
yeah,
You can still produce in it from day one, but you're going to end up dealing with lots of you know insects that end up killing your crop. You're
exactly.
constantly going to be dealing with fucking weeds, right? And it doesn't matter if it's rototilled or if it's hand fucking done.
Exactly. Hold on, Chris. Just one sec. Hey, D man, go to my channel and see if it's in my channel. Like, you know what I mean? Go to my channel and see if you could see it in the channel, and then let me know. Maybe D man can see it. I don't know.
Well, see
Maybe.
what people don't understand about livestock is that you have to maintain the health of the herds and everything like that. There's a lot more to sitting on your ass on a couch watching Justin Rhodes,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, it's more than watching your fucking crop grow.
Mhm.
Fuck. The first time I put in an actual garden, not like raised beds, right? I swear to God, dude, I was going out there like 3 times a week and it was not enough. You know what I mean? Because if I left it for more than 2 or 3 days, something was creeping in, whether it was a fucking critter or a fucking type of weed or some shit like that was taking over the gardens, right?
Mhm.
Well, see, that's what I keep trying to tell young people, which they don't understand. Look, I had to go out and break ice for the livestock before I went to school. When I got home from school, I had to break ice. I had to do these things to maintain the herds.
Yeah, yeah,
I
definitely.
I haven't dealt with any livestock, but people think chickens are simple, which I guess
No,
for animals they can be, but to actually maintain them and ensure their health and keep predators the fuck away from them,
Yeah,
there's a whole fucking system you better learn real quick, or you're gonna end up with no fucking chickens,
yeah,
because they
well,
will.
that and the health of the livestock. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a lot to chickens, let alone anything else.
yeah. chickens have to be constantly checked for ticks, dude. Constantly.
Hmm.
Which means you have to handle these motherfuckers while they're trying to squirm away from you.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, I want
Might.
to interrupt you one more time, buddy. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Um, MGTOW Outlaw, like he was in Hermit's chat
Yeah.
and he couldn't see a bunch of guys, but the guys were in the chat. And I don't know if it's happened to you two at all, but I'll just explain it. Like you'll be in a chat and some people will be answering, like they'll answer JR, hey JR, how's it going? And you're looking while you're in the chat and you can't see JR or something like that. You ever had that happen?
Yep.
Have
Yeah,
you?
because
Yep.
I was only seeing one side of a conversation once and I didn't
Yep.
understand what was going on.
No, no, no,
Yep.
no, no, Chris. You can't like you can't. Everybody else can see. Let's just use JR for instance. Everybody else can see JR in the chat, but on your TV or your phone, your computer, you can't see JR.
That's weird. No, I don't think.
That's weird, and it's happened to me,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever had
and
that.
it's happening to Outlaw right now.
Really?
Yeah, he said he couldn't see JR in Hermit's chat, and I'm like, shit, that's happened to me. I remember being in chats, and actually it was D Man. I couldn't fucking see D Man, but he was in there because everybody was talking to him, but I couldn't see him.
Yep.
Weird.
I know.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This thing is it's sketchy as fuck.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it never goes smoothly ever. There's always
no.
something.
Like I can't
Uh,
even see my own lives, and I can't see guys in the chat that are there.
mm,
I don't know.
no, to go on the livestock thing, man. Yeah, I could do chickens. I could do probably pigs, and I think I could do small amounts of cattle. But I think the cattle would be the one to break the fucking camel's back.
Mm,
Like if I had to actually take care of cattle, I would be fucked. You know
Well,
what I mean?
you have to understand cattle is easier to take care of than hogs.
Really?
They really are. Yes.
Fuck, it seems like there's a ton of shit going into cattle, man. Like fucking tons, especially when they're ready to fucking give birth. Like, dude, I don't think I could reach up a cow's twat and pull out a fucking baby cow.
Oh,
I
I've
just,
done that a few times.
I don't think I could, man. And I definitely know I ain't gonna be able to fucking castrate one.
oh,
Oh
that's
yeah,
What?
no, no,
You
no,
want to be
no.
emperor and you can't even castrate a damn
Well,
cow?
no, listen, I could do it, but I would need like some serious drugs to put the poor bastard down for a nap, and then I'd need some serious painkillers because I know what it's like to have nuts. Okay, and I would
Mhm,
not want to go through that while fully awake and without some painkillers, and those bastards do it.
mhm.
Nah, if they're young, you just go up and you snip them and take
Yeah.
shit out, and
Oh my
they don't.
god.
Yeah,
Hey,
put
so-
some Den Blue on them and they'll be all right.
yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say hi to Jim. Jim McClintosh is here, man. Hey, Jim. Good to see you, man.
I couldn't do it, man. I mean, I've been
Oh,
around horses quite a bit, and
Fuck
knowing what those
horses.
fucking poor
yeah,
bastards go
yeah,
through.
exactly.
Fuck
Yeah,
horses. All they do is shit and look pretty.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
and they're
it.
cunts. They're mostly cunts. They are. I own a couple. They're cunts. I don't
Yeah.
think, dude. I honestly don't think I'll ever own a horse again,
No, definitely
just
not. Hey,
because
Fabian, how's it going, brother?
they're
Hey
pricks.
guys, I've owned every livestock thing that anybody would ever want to know. Peacocks, turkeys, I've owned them all.
Turkeys, I would like to try. They good eating. I like to eat turkeys,
Our turkeys are good. I like to
and
deep fry them.
they're ugly,
Yes, they're.
so I don't feel so bad when I kill them.
Well, see, the theory is you have chickens for eggs, turkeys for meat, and hair sheep for meat. Because you don't have to shear them. Hair sheep you
Mm,
don't have to shear.
Mm.
And Dexter cattle.
yeah, I don't like sheep.
You don't.
No, I don't like the taste of them. I don't really care for the look of them. And goats are even worse. The goat, I think a goat, despite being what they consider a very economically viable animal to raise because it gives you the
Mhm.
most meat in the shortest amount of time for the least amount of feed. I think it not only tastes disgusting, but those fuckers look like they've come from hell. And I'm not into that. Plus, they'll eat your clothes, man, if you fucking live. Right off your fucking back.
Emperor, if you're hungry, you will eat anything.
Oh fuck, don't worry. If I was hungry, I'd slit its throat and fucking eat it raw. That's not what I'm saying. I just wouldn't purposely go out of my way to keep it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what people don't understand about survival. It's all about the amount of calories you can obtain with the least amount of calories expensed.
Yeah. Yeah.
If
No, I understand that.
if you look at a cheetah can go 5 to 8 minutes, I believe, in full sprint after a prey. Then they have to shut down.
Yeah.
They will shut down, have to, or they will overheat, and so they will not take prey that they cannot obtain within that time period.
Yeah. Now, see, that's why I figured like even pigs, fucking pigs will eat anything. They generally, as long as they're not let out to the point where they end up turning feral, you know, they will be pretty well maintained or well behaved. But at the same time, throughout the winter, like it takes a lot to keep them. A lot of people do butcher them all throughout the before the winter.
Mhm.
That's been going on for decades, right? Rather
Mhm.
than
Well,
keep the animal.
if at all possible, have some kind of electrical fence to keep pigs in. If you don't have an electrical fence, man, those some bitches will get out.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't
I
pee on the electric fence.
can't say I've tried that one, but I understand.
I've
Well,
heard.
you can have cattle with a goat or a cattle with a mule or something inside the fence. The cattle will stay with that individual.
Mhm.
But pigs, man, if they can get out, they will.
Yeah, and then they fuck right off.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, they're gone.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I understand. And I mean, chickens, that's why chickens, I guess, are so easy compared to everything else. I mean, you don't have to pen up chickens. You can build their coops and just let them roam free. They'll come back to their coop. The other problem there, though, is the fucking predators, right? And we got
yep.
lots of those here.
Mhm.
So, fucking, we got foxes, coyotes, wolves, fucking bears, lynx, bobcats, mountain lions, fucking everything. Every predator out there we pretty much got here, and chickens are like just fucking they're fair game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chickens, I've seen chickens get pulled through fences because they walked too close to a goddamn bobcat's fucking fence.
Oh
You
Mhm.
know what I
yeah,
mean? They knew the
yeah,
bobcat was there, but they walked right up beside it, and he fucking reached out and pulled the fucking head right off him through the fence.
yep.
So they're not great with predators.
Mhm.
So
Hey, I've been at a family reunion and somebody let their little chihuahua or whatever in the hell out there, and the hawk came down, grabbed it.
that would be funny.
That was some funny shit.
Ooh. And it was gone dead.
Oh yeah, he picked it up, took it off.
Yeah, and the Chihuahua ain't heavy enough to slow a fucking hawk down. It's Gonzo.
Sorry, I'm insensitive, but that was funny.
It'd be funny if it was a cat.
No,
Not a
man,
fucking dog.
Chihuahuas suck. Fuck them.
Dog, cat, I don't care. It was funny.
I always thought
Uh,
that might happen too. I had Shih Tzus, and when I was out at the lake, I was always afraid that that would happen to them.
I think Shih Tzu is a bit too big. Maybe.
Maybe,
Well, maybe not. I mean, I've seen
no.
I've seen
You know,
hawks take fucking like goats, man.
or small. I've seen big hawks and big eagles take small deer, man.
And foxes,
Yeah,
foxes are fucking like
Damn.
primary targets for hawks and fucking shit.
yeah.
And I mean, a fox ain't as small as you think.
No, they're
Cute
about a
fuckers though.
medium-sized dog.
Yeah, they're cute.
Hmm.
I'd raise foxes if I
Yeah,
knew anything about foxes.
cool,
But
cool.
yeah, homesteading's a fucking great thing, man. But it's a lot of fucking work. Like you said, you ain't gonna sit down on the couch too many fucking days.
Yeah,
Oh fuck no. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's like you are not going to sit in front of that fucking TV and get shit done.
no.
Nope. No, most fucking farmers, man, that I've met, they fucking work from dusk to dawn.
Yep.
The winter, if they have just like a farm crop and don't have any livestock, that ain't so bad.
Mm,
But if they have fucking livestock, dude, I mean, the winters, they're fucking really fucking, they have to really watch what's going on. You got
mm.
animals fucking freezing and losing fucking limbs, especially in
Yeah.
Alberta. You got fucking, other predators now that have lost their fucking access to a lot of their food, and your fucking cattle look pretty damn tasty. All
Yeah.
right. So, yeah. I mean, you got to be vigilant.
No, fuck, hamster's live now.
Oh, Jesus, is he live again? He was just
Yeah.
on with Scotty.
He was just on with Scotty, and before that, he spent the whole day with Chronic and Hammer
Oh,
on the Crammers. Yeah, then he was at Scotty's. Then he went over to Hermit's, I think.
yeah,
It's live.
maybe. Yeah. That's all right. I jumped on the fucking Scotties, and then I jumped on the Hermits, and then we jumped over here.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dairy farms are 24/7
Hmm.
and expensive, man. Like the equipment that these guys fucking have to have is super expensive. Holy Jesus,
Oh
guys.
yeah, poor farmers. Look at the tractors and stuff, man. Wow.
Well, yeah, dude. Fucking tractor or combine or something. Fucking like,
Half a mil.
well, 800,000 probably
Yeah.
now for the smallest of
Yeah.
combines.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise, man. That shit's expensive. That's why I like the idea of a homestead. It's just something a person can do themselves by hand for the most part,
Hmm.
right? If you can't make it perfect, you can work around certain things, right? Um, but you can survive off it. And I mean, lots of people do homesteading, and there's fucking tons of great videos on YouTube about it. It's the ideal thing. Like I said, man, every citizen of this country should own at least fucking 2 to 3 acres of land. And once I'm
But
emperor, that's what it'll be.
That's yeah.
but I will say this. Watching a video on a goddamn TV, computer or whatever is different than going out and doing it.
Oh fuck yeah,
Oh yeah, night and day.
yeah, yeah. Easy to watch, hard to do.
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
mean,
Sorry, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I was gonna say I don't want to, discourage anybody from actually doing it though. I totally recommend it.
I,
Mm.
well, I,
Homesteading.
I totally recommend it too, but you have to understand that you ain't gonna sit here and watch something on a goddamn video and then think you're gonna go out there and do it streamlined and have somebody walking around with a goddamn camera around the farm watching you. And yeah, sorry guys,
No.
I don't want to go on a rant about that, but no.
It's hard. Well, I watch a lot of YouTube channels that Cole the Corn Star, Millennial Farmer. He runs around with his camera. Just showing a few things he does in the day. But I don't know. They're really interesting videos.
It's great, man.
Yeah.
Like I gotta be honest with you. Most people say they don't have a green thumb. Neither did I until I started. That's it. That's the way it goes. You have to fucking try it, and you might fail. You might fucking not succeed the first time, but that's okay. There's another fucking spring coming, and you can try again. And you be surprised. Like you might fucking fail your first attempt, right, at planting a crop or anything, and then you'll fucking get frustrated, and throughout the winter, you won't give a fuck about trying it again. And as soon as spring comes, you'll be like, well, I've already got the fucking lawn torn up, and now it's just piles of dirt. Maybe I should give it another go and learn a little bit more. And that's how it starts. That's really how it starts, man.
Well, Emperor, this is what really pisses me off. I'm 53 fucking years old, and I can go out of here, and I guarantee you I can outwork 80% of these young fucks out there. At
Only 80?
53, come on.
Only 80? Dude, I've seen guys not make it through the day while standing there watching me.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, I've had employees that did not make it the entire day. They quit 15 minutes before we were done, and the majority of their time that they were there, they were literally watching me do things, and I was pointing out like how shit needs to be done.
hmm.
That was not a good day. That was not a good day.
See, that's what I'm saying about a collapse. When you get hungry, what are you going to do?
Yeah, thug life ain't gonna work for long. Cities run
Hunger's
out real.
going to drive a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thug life of being the gangster in the fucking town like they did in Chad's there, that ain't gonna work for long. I mean, they ran out of supplies on what, day three?
Yeah.
Day three, they were like, "Here's what you can send us." What do you mean? You've just taken over an area. Where's your goddamn? How's your garden going? How's your blacks only garden going?
Well, see, that's the reason
Oh.
I stated that. Look, I took a leap of faith. I'm getting out of suburbia. I'm getting out to the country. You guys want to play games? Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Best thing about being out in the fucking middle of nowhere is nobody's gonna hear you scream or hear that gunshot.
You know,
I
So
can blow. I can blow two bridges. There you go.
there you go. But even without that, man, I like I said, homesteading's the thing, and if you got any kind of fucking constitution at all and two fucking brain cells to rub together, you'll figure it out. You know what I mean? And right now, learning while you can still go and get supplies if you need to is the ideal thing, because learning after there's nothing left, that's where starvation and shit kicks in.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Well,
too late when it's too late.
that's the reason I tell everyone that'll listen to me, which is very few, get things in books,
Mm,
not
Yeah.
electrons. Books.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you'll have it forever.
yep.
Yeah, books are better. I agree, way better. Fuck, I wish it was still could get books for stuff. I used to have tons and tons of books. Like when I sold parts, performance parts, that's all we had was books, books, books. And I went on the computer, and then I was lost. That was it for me.
Well, I mean, all of our local libraries, the ones that are still open, when they phase out books for like either uploading it or
Yeah,
putting it on a electronic rental, they generally don't keep the paper copies anymore, especially if they're older, like if they're worn. So
yeah,
they will sell you books at an extremely discounted price, and you can pick through what you want. Might not
that
always be something there you want, but they do phase them out like every couple of months.
that'd
They're
be cool.
usually, yeah. And if nobody buys them at that discounted price, they toss them
Yeah.
or they donate them if they're
Wow,
in good enough shape.
wow.
Well, what I was taught in aviation is you're not going to know every aircraft. You can't the amount of knowledge out there you're not going to know. What we're going to teach you is where to find the information regarding the individual tasks that what you're being presented with.
Hmm. I don't see James streaming, dude.
I knew. I've got my own phone.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Never mind.
Rate them.
That's like Dak. Dak, you don't know every engine and everything like that. It's up to you to look up the information regarding whatever you're
Exactly.
working on.
And I miss the books that we had that we could do that with.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry,
Give
bro. I got a bit of a cold happen.
It's all
give
that
me
cocaine he's been doing.
Yeah.
Lexapro.
So
Lex Pro. Oh, oh God.
probably the coof. Oh my god.
Oh no.
No,
Oh
the
no.
coof.
Oh fuck. Nope. Like I said, guys, 3 acres of land
Yeah.
at the very minimum. I don't see a problem there.
No.
You know. But 2 acres of land is a lot of fucking land when you look at it, and especially when you start taking care of it, it really turns into a lot of land.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
You know.
Oh, you ain't shitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think this is probably the biggest garden I've had, and in 2.5 days, I only got seeds, so seed or root vegetables like potatoes
Hmm.
sown on half of it, and it's right outside my door. I didn't have to travel. It's right outside the fucking door, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Same with me, Arvero. I got 1 acre too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
So
Fuck, quarter acre fucking garden is not small.
no, holy shit, no.
So let's say your house takes up half, and you got a
Hmm.
quarter of that is your lawn or fucking parking lot, and the other quarter you set aside for fucking your actual garden.
Yeah.
You start to realize real quick how much you can put in a fucking quarter acre, and that's a lot. And especially when you go to harvest it, like dude, when I go to harvest everything I plant in this garden, right in September, I will not know what to fucking do with it all.
Can it or you gotta can it? Or
Can
do
it
you
or
I
oh,
don't
freeze dry
I
or
don't have a
sun dry.
fucking choice. I can't freeze dry it, but I mean I could fucking can it and preserve what I can.
or you could
But
freeze it too. Like you could freeze tomatoes and
yeah, but they
Yeah.
kind of go gross.
yeah, I know. But well, just
Yeah,
tomatoes because you could just make sauce with it. Who cares? But like
yeah,
if you were to freeze like well, you could. I don't think you could zucchini or like
no,
cucumber. It turns to shit. Yeah, it goes gross. Or peas. Well, you could do peas.
yeah. Peas you can do frozen. That's no problem. You
Yeah.
can also dry the peas, like
Yeah.
dry them out on a counter, and they
Yeah.
will dry out and preserve fine.
Hmm.
Right. Potatoes you can do like the layered thing in a cold cellar with
Sand.
or sawdust.
Hmm.
We usually use sawdust, but yeah, you can use sand.
Yeah.
Do the
Sawdust.
same thing with carrots. All your root vegetables you can do that with.
Hmm.
You'd be surprised how long you can leave cabbage out in the fucking winter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Vero says he planted 2 Macintosh apple trees and started 5 pear trees from scratch.
Well, dude, they're gonna fucking be
Oh,
forever before they're any good.
what does his trees?
Yeah,
I don't know.
apple trees. Like, are they from seed or are they from cutoffs?
I don't know. Watch the chat. He's in the chat. I don't know. Ask
If
him.
you if you do seeds, like literally for apples, oranges, and pears, not apples as much, but pears and oranges, you plant your seeds on this generation for the
Hmm.
next generation
Hmm.
because it takes years for them to actually be any good.
Hmm.
Holy
Oh,
fuck.
oh, geez.
Uh,
Guess who just showed up on Hamster's chat?
who's that?
Oh shit. Who?
General Kinetics 89.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
And he's wrenched too there.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got a waffle of our own. Look at that.
Hey, there he is.
Cowboy.
Oh yes,
Don't
yes.
you?
Is this the Okie Drummer fan club channel?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't start your shit.
He's over on Hamsters right now, Cowboy. Do you see him?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah. What kind of bullshit is he spilling tonight?
No, I don't know. I didn't say hi to him.
No.
Hey, hey, cowboy. Don't move to Evansville. Don't.
Oh, who is this?
Indy MGTOW.
Okay. I'm sorry. For a second, I thought you were Angler by chance.
Look at the goddamn screen.
Right. No. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm actually sitting in the hot tub right now.
Yeah,
It
you're
sounds
sitting in the
like you're
hot
in the
tub.
bathroom. I was gonna say, dude, are you taking a dump while talking to us? That's rude.
Pulling a Paul
No.
Cow-
Rogers.
Cowboys, stay out of Indiana. We don't need infiltrated.
Oh, right. I forgot. What part of Indiana are you from? Indianapolis?
OPSEC.
I'm sorry.
Upseg?
OPSEC.
Upset.
Obsec. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just not familiar with that. What part of Indiana is that?
Oh,
Operation Security. He's not. He's
Oh,
not up on military terms.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We must have got our lines crossed. You were in OPSEC in the military when you were in the military?
Wow. Stay out of Indiana.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
uh,
gentlemen, how are we tonight?
good man.
dude,
What
good.
you doing?
I'm just
Uh,
fucking with you, cowboy.
that's okay. That's
That's
okay, Indy. I'm just so sick of the. I just feel like I'm surrounded by communists and criminals here in Chicago.
you
Um,
are. You are, motherfucker. You're in fucking Beetlejuice's territory. You're surrounded by them fuckers. Get
You need to
out.
move to Canada.
Yeah.
no,
Join my
no.
army.
Heat freeze.
Yeah, no. I just got into an argument essentially last week with these two young gentlemen, these two kids, young men in their 20s, and they're both immigrants from Mexico. And I was telling them, technically, I think you guys came here illegally, and you're sucking up all these resources, and they're whatever. They bought a car basically illegally. They don't have a license. They don't have insurance. And I'm just like, all of this is illegal. You guys don't feel bad at all about what you're doing, and they don't at all. They're just like,
No,
oh, you're
they
an
don't.
asshole. You're an asshole, and you're racist. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not. It's not. My dad was born in Mexico. It's not racism. It's enough is enough, and they're just. I don't know. My conservatism is just not welcome over here.
No, absolutely not. That's a message for Outlaw right there. Because you know what? He ain't wrong. He needs to get his ass over here.
Canada?
No, well, that too. But I mean, he needs to get his ass on the channel, help fucking throw in his 2 cents worth and his knowledge about the fucking canning goods and stuff. Or,
Well, keep
you
his ass out of Indiana, god damn it.
know.
I think I
But
want to
yeah,
move to southern. I think I want to move to southern Indiana. The climate looks really nice. It's
dude,
like
it's too fucking hot, man.
no. Texas is too hot. Texas is too hot.
It's too fucking hot. You know what? Uh, yeah, outside of BC, there's nowhere else I've been where the temperature was livable all the time.
Well,
And I
the
mean,
Where did you say BC? Like British Columbia?
yeah, because that's where I am now. And I mean, in our
Yeah.
summer here, we
Yeah.
get some hot fucking days, man. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. If you learn about the Köppen scale of what's it called, like weather hardiness, it doesn't just go straight across. It's sort of it goes up at an angle. Basically British Columbia has very warm weather, even though it's very northerly in latitude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here in the summer, because where I live is in the valley, right? Big fucking goddamn deep ass trench. It is so fucking hot here and dry in the summer times that certain days anyway, you want to peel your fucking skin off. But now it's a short window where that happens. But
Yeah, yeah.
it gets so hot that the lake that is normally chilled the fuck down to the point where your balls shrivel up when you get into it is now warmer than bath water.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah, like
see,
you have to go down to 11 feet before you actually feel something you consider cold temperature. And it's just cool. You know what I mean? On the
Well,
skin.
also, I think if you go like 200 or 300 miles inland, if you go more in, like one province over, it gets way colder.
Yeah, dude, Alberta is the coldest place I've ever been in the winter. the coldest.
Yep.
Minus 55 degrees, guys, with the wind chill. We
I know.
shattered a
I know. I live there.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, yeah.
We shattered a piece of steel that was 4 inches thick. That's how fucking cold it was there that day.
Hmm.
No fucking thank you, man. That's where you go to die. Okay?
No,
If you want to die in the winter, you go to Alberta.
we'll bring Polska Bob up here.
Oh man.
He's full of
Well,
antifreeze anyway.
I was going to say, at least his constant blood alcohol level would stop. It would stop. It would prevent his blood from freezing.
Yep. He'd be fine.
That's what I strive for.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the neighbor lady this past winter gave us all her fucking pickling jars and stuff that she had that she was using for years. And
Nice.
she was like, I don't want to do it no more. So I
Yeah.
was like, I'll fucking take it. Right?
Yeah.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
Now,
stuff expensive.
I gotta be careful because, I mean, yes, that's how you make botulinum. But at the same time, guys, botulism is
No.
not as bad as you think
No.
if you
It's
prep it right.
no.
Yeah,
No.
I don't want it.
Oh,
No, you don't
goddamn,
want it.
even.
I'm just saying, anything that you get to a temperature of 83 degrees after it's been, let's say it's full of botulinum, right?
Mhm.
If you cook it to 83 degrees, you've now burnt off all the toxins that would kill you.
Yeah.
It
That's
might
what
not
I'm
taste
saying.
good,
Well,
but it won't kill
if
you.
you do it canning properly, like follow
Yeah.
the step by step, you're fine. Because my mom cans tons of stuff, and you've never gotten sick or anything.
Neither have I. And I mean, it's not hard to fucking get it over 103 degrees when you can it,
Yeah.
right?
Just to ask a quick couple questions because you guys bring it up, and I am fascinated by that. I actually want to get into that. Is it
Botulinum.
necessary? No,
He wants to get the botulinum.
into canning. Don't you guys have to have something called a pressure cooker in order to do that?
No, you pressure cooker speeds it up, but you can cook it just in your deep like soup pot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my parents never owned a pressure cooker. They did it all the time. They just used their soup pot. They're big,
Okay.
like I think
Oh,
it's
you're
like a
talking about
4 gallon.
like canning meats and stuff?
Yeah, all kinds of stuff, not just
I don't,
preserved.
I
Yeah,
don't think you need
carrots.
well, carrots. You don't have to carrots and stuff like that. You don't have to cook first, do you?
I think you can you cook them and you put them in a vinegar, just like what Cowboy was saying there. And some things you can go as far as just blanching.
Yeah, blanching. That's it, blanching.
Yeah, which just kind of gets rid of the bacteria on the
Yeah,
surface.
yeah, you're right,
It
you're
doesn't
right.
fully
What
cook
is
it.
blanching? Is my understanding correct that blanching is just like flash boiling?
Yeah,
Essentially, yeah.
put
Yeah,
it in,
flash
throw it
boiling.
in, throw it out real quick
Yeah.
before
It's
it cooks
literally
itself.
Yeah, it's literally in there for like 15 seconds and you pull it out. Right?
Yeah,
Bring your
that's what she said.
Yeah, me too. I put it in for
Well, I'm
15
good for.
seconds.
I
and
think
I'm
I
out.
think I think you were in there a little bit longer. You got a kid to show for it, or two kids, I guess.
I got 4 kids, brother.
Oh man, yeah, you okay. At least we know Chris Mitchell doesn't shoot duds.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
and I will have just as many fucking children as the Emperor of Man in fucking the 40K
yeah.
if I keep it up. I think he
So
had
Bob,
like 12 or 20. I
yeah.
can get there.
So Bob
Shug
must
it.
be belly up right now, eh, Cowboy? With all his deliveries.
Oh yeah, no, he's you have to understand in the flower business,
Yeah,
he's basically you could call it the busy season, you could call it the busiest day of the year, you can call it whatever you want.
yeah. I saw him on the live stream earlier, and he says he was still delivering, and it was later.
Sure, if he normally gets off at 4:30, he'll be working to 6:30 or 7 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's a dying industry just like the diamond market, right?
diamonds. Yeah, flowers are next.
Yeah.
I don't think flowers ever go because there's always funerals and birthdays and anniversaries.
Right, exactly. In fact, I would say 90% of Bob's business is essentially coordinating with wakes and funeral homes
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, hey, Arvo, are you sure everything is at least 2 minutes? Because I thought tomatoes were like super quick.
Who you asking?
No idea.
Arvo? Arvo is
Oh,
he's saying
Arvero.
Yeah.
Arvero.
Sorry,
Yeah, he's
I'm not
saying
looking at
that
the
to
chat.
flash
Yeah, he
boil
would know.
them.
Flash boil and drop them in cold water.
Yeah,
Blanch
and it
them.
takes like 2 minutes.
So he says, yeah, boil 2 minutes. Yeah. Okay.
I would think that's pretty fucking intense for a soft vegetable.
Yeah. Yeah, but well, you got to do it. And then
Yeah.
you got your jars in boiling water, right? The jars are all in boiling water.
Mm,
And you put your stuff in and put your brine in and put the caps on, and then you got to listen. I guess they all suck down when it gets cool, and that seals it, right? Like soup.
Sure. Sure.
yeah,
You hear the
they
pop,
I'm
pop, pop,
sorry.
pop, pop.
they
And then when
pop
you
in the
open the
pot.
jar, like in 3 months or something, and it doesn't pop, then you know
That's a
not to
bad
eat it.
sign.
Mm,
Don't eat
Yeah.
it.
Exactly. Exactly. That's a bad sign. I'm sorry to take this in a bad direction, but I do have a little bit of experience with that, but more in the clandestine fashion. I used to grow something called psilocybin cubensis. You guys ever hear of that?
I've heard it, but what is it?
mushroom.
Magic mushrooms.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Right on.
no, right. No, that's why I was asking you guys if you guys have to use a pressure cooker because for psilocybin cubensis, you have to use a pressure cooker. It's very,
Yeah.
very important because you're dealing on a it's a slightly harder procedure because they're spores
Yeah.
Yeah.
and because they're spores, they're competing with guess what? Other spores. You got to make sure that thing is clean, disinfected like like a mofo.
Yeah, but
What the
here's the
fuck did I walk into? I went out to make a drink and what were we making acid?
yes. But
No.
you guys should have tried a vacuum chamber, man.
Yeah.
Vacuum chambers you can boil at a lower point to get rid of those spores.
Wow.
Sure.
Yeah. Pressure cooker is a way to slow it down.
Wow.
Mm.
Holy shit,
We
guys.
making acid?
No, I'm just saying if you
No.
pressure cookers are for penetration, you know what I mean? Like you want to cook fucking everything deep inside quickly.
Yeah.
But it slows down the process when you're trying to kill something off. Vacuum cookers will actually speed up the process. You boil at a lower temperature so you don't damage anything else, right?
Hey, I'm an A's kid.
Me too.
Acid? What?
What's
too.
acid? That was what I had my first bad trip on.
Did you?
Yeah,
You had a
well,
bad one?
I kissed my girlfriend at the time. She had it under her tongue. I wasn't planning on doing acid,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Not
yeah.
that night. I
Hey,
wasn't planning on doing it.
do you guys remember 714?
No.
No.
The stamp.
No one? 714?
Well, I have no idea. I have no idea what you're referring to.
No, neither do I.
Eli Lilly? 714 Quaaludes?
Not
Oh
ringing a bell.
no.
I know what Quaaludes.
Ludes?
I know what Quaaludes.
Ludes?
Oh, I know what Quaaludes are. Don't worry. I didn't know they were
What?
714.
714. They were made by Eli Lilly.
Wow.
Quaaludes.
Just
Ludes.
just out of curiosity, what are Quaaludes? I've heard of them. I remember hearing that reference first in the movie Scarface.
Cowboy, you take Quaalude and a 6-pack of beer and you're having a good night.
So I think they're like Quaaludes are kind of like speed, right?
Oh, come on! Don't lie, one
They're-
fast dad. You know you
They're
lose.
all that in a bag of chips.
I don't know. That's an
I
old
thought they
term.
were, I thought they were big in the '90s with the young people.
80s. 80s.
They were in 80s.
Oh, right. Oh, right.
They were like
80s.
speed. They were like speed pills,
Oh, speed. Okay.
I think.
So are they in the realm of poppers, where it's like a fucking quick hit?
No, they
No.
last hours.
Yeah, they last hours. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's like Reds, Black Beauties. Come
Yeah,
on, guys.
Yeah,
Black Beauties,
Beauties, I've
exactly.
heard
That's
of.
what the truckers used to take to stay awake, for they could go longer hours, man.
Dak,
Yep.
when I was in, let's say, the livestock business,
Mhm.
these truckers would come in. We would get Ziploc baggies full
Mhm.
of
Yeah.
Black Beauties.
Yeah, Black Beauties. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember those. My father-in-law took those all the time. He was a trucker, my ex-father-in-law. Took them, yeah, Black Beauties. I remember that.
Yeah,
So that would be considered a
Upper.
habituate. Habituate.
Narcotic, narcotics.
oh yeah, definitely it's speed. But I'm just trying to
It's
think that
speed.
it's made for speed now. Uh, shit, it'll come to me.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I do. It'll come to me. Amphetamine. It's an amphetamine.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
sure. Oh, sure.
amphetamine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amphetamine. It's
You
not
go and go and
methamphetamine.
go.
It's an amphetamine.
So it's a type of speed. It's like meth. Meth is a type of
Yeah,
speed, right?
exactly. It's just not methamphetamine. It's an amphetamine. So it's like a cold, the cold pills that they used to make meth. There's
Yeah.
amphetamine
Yeah.
stuff in cold pills.
Yeah. See, it's all the things back then were, if you want to say, lower doses
Yeah,
of to keep you going,
yeah.
so you can do some black beauties
Hmm.
and drink and go.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? What people don't realize, the drugs, what's going on around now is toxin.
No,
That's all they are.
I'll be right back.
The things we did back in the day kept us going to get the job done. The things now are just fucking people up.
Well, I mean, I would personally like over in Iraq and stuff. They were giving the soldiers a bunch of fucking drugs, and I can't remember what one was, but it is a derivative of meth, right? And they would give them these fucking pills, man, and apparently one would keep you going for like 3 days fighting. Dude, I just want to try one of those for the fucking fun of it. 3 days of rock and roll, baby. Let's go.
Well, see, that's like in Vietnam, they would shoot those motherfuckers up with heroin and whatever, block off their arteries to each limb and say, here's a gun, go that way. That's what
Mm,
they did.
go nuts. I just can't remember the name of the drug. But they mass produce that shit over there. Mass produce it. I just give it a go just to see if I could fucking make it without having a heart attack. But I probably would.
It's not worth it. Guys, I've done every drug that anyone can ever dream of.
Same.
Pharmaceutically, not under what I want to do, but
I've done
Delilah
everything
did.
except heroin.
Delilah did.
Yeah, the lot. It's
Yeah, I was on tons of that. For 9 years, guys, honest to God, I was prescribed Oxycontin, 80 mils of Oxycontin. I was prescribed 6 a day, and I was prescribed 8 milligram Dilaudid a day for 9 years. I had a pill
Jesus.
pushing. Yeah, I had a pill pushing doctor, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
So when I got off that stuff, like I didn't take methadone or anything. I just went like cold turkey. I spent probably, I swear to God, 2 months in my room, like in a horrible way, right? Like just fucking
No
bad.
shit.
But I got off them.
That's what fucked up my cousin, man, was Dilaudid. He fucking lost everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Wife, kids, house, business, fucking all of it.
That's what I lost job after job. I lost a marriage, which was okay, but lots of shit. Yeah,
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
all it took was a prescription.
yeah. But this doctor just kept pushing it and pushing it, and I knew I had to quit because I went to him one day and I said, I got to stop this because it's just, I got to stop this. He said, oh, that's not a good idea. And the funny thing, when I stopped it, my back pain was gone. Figured that one out.
No, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Fucking, like I said, man, my fucking sister went on the fucking pill thing, and she used to use migraines as an excuse.
Yeah.
She gave herself issues
Yeah.
looking for reasons to go get these fucking hardcore prescription drugs off doctors.
Yeah. They're drug seekers. That's what they do.
Yeah. And I mean, she believes, possibly anyway, she believes that she has these problems
Yeah.
when really they're all mental.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened to me.
She's
Like I
just a
did,
drug addict.
Yeah, I did have that snowmobile accident and was prescribed it, but then I'm sure I got, like I got better, right? But then I became, because I was so physically addicted to them. It's called.
Mm.
I became a drug seeker, so I became that guy that, oh, my back, oh, my back, oh, my back, right? Even though my back probably didn't hurt, but I couldn't tell. I was so high every day, buddy. I mean, there was one year there, photo radar. One year there, I got $5,000 in photo radar tickets. Yeah, he just didn't care. And then time just
Dude.
stood still. Time just fucking stood still, right? Like 10 years went by, man, and it seemed to me, because you're on that drug, it seemed to me like only a year went by. It's just the most fucked up shit.
Well, see,
God damn.
that I was the same way with Xanax and
Mhm.
drinking.
Yeah,
Xanax and
ooh,
drinking. Woo, baby.
yeah, ooh, I know I've done that.
I had some hot times. I
Yeah,
don't remember them.
no, yeah, you don't remember them, do you? That neither do
Yeah,
I. Neither do I. That's weird, eh?
it's like wow.
I know, I know. Yeah,
I
you don't
did
remember
that.
them.
Mm.
It was a good time. I don't remember it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd actually do those drugs. Well, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I might sample a little bit.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I definitely sample a little bit. So saying that I wouldn't do them, I'm just saying they're not addictive to these guys for the
Hmm.
most part. They are just pushed on them because they're actually, fighting a war.
Yeah.
And once the guys are out of the war, well, now they're addicted. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But yeah, like fuck, can you imagine just being fucking ready to go for 3 fucking days, man? Like from
Oh.
one little pill, 3 days, you're fucking up and at 'em at a
Hmm.
fucking moment's notice,
Hmm.
ready to go.
Hmm.
That sounds
Hey,
amazing.
cocaine is the best drug that man ever invented.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But it's
Cocaine.
it's expensive and it's short lived.
Hmm.
Now, if you got the money,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could go to work for the local dealer, I guess.
Hmm.
Feed my habit that way.
Hmm.
cocaine's great.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Wonderful drug.
Yeah.
Hell of a
Just,
drug.
just don't do math.
Oh
That's.
See,
fuck.
that's the whole thing. That's what people don't realize what cocaine, the reds, quaaludes, and things like that. The shit's cut so much with bullshit anymore. It's like,
Hmm.
guys,
Hmm.
come on. I've had enough people, though I'm older, and they're like, look, this shit that's coming out now is trash.
Hmm.
It's trash.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, when they fucking start lacing everything with goddamn fentanyl,
Fentanyl.
like
That's
everything
weird.
from weed to fucking meth. I mean,
Hmm.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Yep.
But I mean, I know why they do it because fucking even the drug dealers should tell you, right? They
Hmm.
lace a fucking, let's say they fucking step on, a quarter of fucking Coke, right? They're stepping on it and now it's down to fucking mediocre Coke at best,
Hmm.
right? Um, they add a few drops of fucking liquefied fentanyl to a couple baggies, and it doesn't matter if it was garbage. As soon as people find out that a couple of them OD'd off this shit,
Hmm.
they will come because it's like they got the best drugs out there.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
got the strongest shit out there. Two
Yeah. Brilliant.
motherfuckers OD'd, right? And the dealers tell you that when somebody fucking ODs out of their clients list because they're fucking, they had one laced with fentanyl, their
Yeah.
customer inflow increases.
Yeah, exactly. See, David, sorry, David Smith's in the chat. Hey, David, he said Xanax scares the shit out of me because there are long stretches of time I don't remember. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Xanax?
Yeah.
I will tell you this much: do
Yeah.
not take time release Xanax. Do not break that pill in half, but I'm telling you, do not do that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've taken fucking Xanax.
Well,
What's
it's
it
just
for?
like it's like
I'm
Valium.
okay. I
It's
like
That,
Valium.
that's a
anti-anxiety.
that's a barbiturate.
I like
It's
Valiums. I have a thing for Valiums.
Yeah. Or what is it? No. Oh, I forget the name.
but the thing
Valium's a
of it
hell of a
is,
drug.
if you take time release Xanax and you break it, it does something to the molecular structure, how it's released in your body. Do
Yeah.
not break one of those up.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Well, I
No.
don't
Don't
have
ask
any
me how I
Xanax.
know.
Actually, you
Yeah.
know what's weird is my kid's mom, she has like fucking 5 or 6 thousand of these antidepressants they gave her.
They always give it to women.
I don't know what the fuck they're called anymore though, but she's like had bottles of them, dude. When I
Yeah.
moved here the first time, I was like, what the fuck is this box of drugs for, man? Like, we're talking thousands of fucking pills.
Hmm.
And she was like, that's a prescription the doctor gave me for depression that I never took, and they just kept fucking prescribing me more. Like, they had no fucking limit or reserves on fucking
No.
giving this
Well,
shit
they
out.
even in Canada, Chris, if you're a woman, you go into the doctor and say, I'm stressed out. Bam, right now, they give you a barbiturate or a Lexapro
Well,
or an antidepressant right now.
that's
But if
what these
you're a
were.
guy, yeah,
She's
if you're
here.
a
She's
guy and
here.
you go, yeah, and if you're a guy and you go tell a doctor I'm stressed out, then you get nothing.
Well,
Well,
see,
I gotta ask her
that's
what
the
the fuck
reason
they
I
were.
tell that's the reason I tell everybody, look, you can take Lexapro, Thorazine, Prozac, you can take all that shit. And guys, you gonna drink or anything like that, that will fuck your brain pan up.
Yeah, oh yeah, bad, bad. Yeah,
Bad.
if you take barbiturates, like yeah, like Xanax and drink. Ooh,
I'm
yeah.
your mama, I'm your
Yeah.
daddy, I'm that hitter in the alley. Want some
It,
dope, want some weed, take some coke, have some speed. I'm your pusher man.
there you go.
Dope
Hey,
man's
cowboy,
bitch coming up
cowboy,
next.
cowboy! I cannot believe that you had fucking Casual Bachelor on your channel the other night, man. Holy shit!
Oh yeah, what a pleasant surprise.
No
I guess
shit.
you're watching some of my content.
Well, that was awesome because that guy's big, right? He's got like what, 50K subs or more? 80K?
Probably.
Yeah, yeah, right. I don't know how many he has. I don't think he shows anymore, but yeah, it's
No.
in the tens of thousands.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's huge. I got mad at him once because he used a couple of my videos to do his show, but then I thought, you know
Oh,
what? I shouldn't be mad. I should be honored.
Yeah, no, I have no problem with that. I say it all the time. If anyone wants to use any of my videos, it's all what's it called? I forget there's a term, fair use.
Yeah, fair
yeah.
use. Yeah. Well, it is. Anything on YouTube's fair use. That's where all mine come from, right? So,
Hey, so the drug that they've prescribed her like 5,000 of was
yeah.
Paxil.
Ooh, Paxel. Wow.
Paxil. You
Yeah,
Paxil.
and I've taken one of those, and they
Yeah.
make me feel. But mine was a solid pill. Hers are actual gel capsules.
Wow.
So I don't
Yeah.
know if they work quicker or what, but yeah, no,
Take more there, buddy.
dude, she was given like I didn't even know they gave out prescription bottles this fucking tall, man. But it's tall as a fucking beer bottle, and it's
Hmm.
fucking the size of a fucking tennis ball.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ, you got to be able to fit like 2,000 of these capsules in the one bottle, and
Yeah.
that's what they were giving her all the
Yeah.
time, and she wasn't even taking
Yeah.
it. It's like fuck me. What is this? What's the street value?
Dude,
Guy-
you don't know.
Going all bitters. Going all bitters. Taking bitters.
Yeah, she
Yo,
had a small gold mine there.
donate to the PayPal. Get your Paxil today.
Paxel. You'll send Paxels.
Hey, cowboy, you want to have a fucking Elvis Presley moment there in your hot tub?
Oh, no, I'm out now. I'm about to lay down in my bed. I work extra early tomorrow, so instead of staying up till 5 in the morning, hit the hay time. I mean, I'll still be on the stream for another half an hour, but
Yeah.
no, of course not. That sounds gay.
Oh, hey man, if I can sell it on OnlyFans, feel free to send me your pictures and I'll put them up there. Scotty didn't work out for me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Paxil isn't a good time for your brain.
Hold on one second.
I don't know, man. I tried one and it was almost like fucking taking acid.
Oh,
Like, or
dude.
no,
You,
sorry, it was almost like taking shrooms because I felt like lead. Like, when I laid down, I was like, fucking, I felt heavy, man. So,
You don't want
but
that shit. I'm telling you.
no, no, I don't. I really fucking don't. Um,
You don't want SSRIs.
actually, fucking, last time I did shrooms was a bad time too. 'Cause I was trying to sleep and that shit wasn't happening because I thought I was sinking through my bed. So I had to get up and start drinking. Shit happens
Mhm.
when you.
See, that's the reason I miss the damn 80s and 90s. That's when the drugs were real.
Yeah, drugs are.
Exactly.
Some drugs are pretty good, man.
I mean, you could take a couple blots of dancing skeleton and have a good time.
Right? Holy fuck, is that your bed, dude? Or did you just rip
Oh,
one?
I don't have an old bed. Yeah, no, that's my bed. Yeah, I'm just laying down for the night.
Uh,
Still here though.
sound,
Still here.
sa- sound like you blew out your asshole.
Oh wow. No, not at all.
Cowboys stay out of Indiana, God damn it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, man. I'm looking. I'm looking. Indiana's looking pretty good, man. Southern
Stay
Southern Indiana, not northern.
stay the fuck away from us, god damn it.
Do
Yeah,
you
no, the
just for fun, because you bring it up, and I do find it fascinating. What's his name? What's his name? I actually was mistaking you with him. Angler Migtow. He's also from Indiana. He was saying the same thing. He was like, Joe, you may want to reconsider.
yeah.
What, you do not like
You
Indiana?
are you like saying I'm like angler? Really?
Yes, I actually thought you were Angler at first. Like your speech pattern and
You
everything, the
thought I
tension in
was
your voice.
angler. Oh my god. God damn. Drink, drink.
There we go. At least we got it. No, man, him and Angler sound completely different.
Right. No, of course. But Indy, why do you say that? Are you being honest? Do you think I would find? Do you think the people of Indiana would not like me, or for that matter, I would not come to like it, or what do you think?
I think you're a waffler.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Oh my god.
I
Oh
think
my
you're a
god.
waffler and we
Bob's a
don't
lot.
want you.
Bob's a lot.
Oh, right. That's what I thought. And Angler told me that he was like, "You got to be careful, Joe, because Southern Indiana, especially, there's a lot of small towns, and they're kind of like good old boys, you know. You
Mhm.
sound like a Yankee." And I said, "Yeah, I sound pretty Yankee." And then I told him, "I'm sure I'll ingratiate myself with them when I tell them I'm half Mexican." And then he laughed.
Oh
You're
hell,
half
he's half
beaner?
Mexican. Keep him out. God damn it.
Exactly.
So you're not a beaner then? You're only half a bean?
There you go. Yeah.
Goddamn beaner wannabe.
Right. Right. No, I was very thoroughly brainwashed as a child to love Mexico and to be how can I put it? People Mexicans teach their children to be very nationalistic. I actually think that that's a good thing. I wish we Americans did that with our children, but Americans are not as nationalistic.
You know what? I believe everyone should love their country and should have a reason to love their country. However, you would be surprised how many reasons the, politicianal wing of our country fucking gives us to not like our country. Like, hey man, I got Mr. Justin True to fucking Doe. Um,
Yeah,
just just having him makes me want to burn this place to a fucking crater.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I mean, no, I agree. I don't know. Sometimes when I get into, we talk politics all the time. Sometimes I take it on a much higher level. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I agree with you. I just think it's bigger than that. It's bigger than politics. Uh it's philosophy, man. If people you look, believe it or not, there's a lot of people who like Justin Trudeau, and most of those people are women. So
Yeah, but
really,
I
you
mean,
just I'm sorry.
they don't fuck. Dude, the people that like these liberals are either there for the handouts or they're there for the
Right,
goddamn fact that they are the ones benefiting from Justin Trudeau and his libtards being in power. They don't
right, right,
care
right,
if the rest of the population is fucking
Mhm.
burning in hellfire.
Mhm.
right,
Okay?
right, right. Right,
They
you
do
got it.
not give two fucks.
Right.
Um,
Okay. So if that's the case, and it is,
they're
why did
immoral people
why did you allow them to vote? Why did you allow them to have political power?
because I didn't decide to be emperor 10
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, right,
Chris,
right. No, I
Chris,
know,
I
I
gotta
know.
drop for a bit, man. I'll be back. Okay, I gotta drop for a bit.
All right, brother, no
Okay, man.
worries. Yeah, I didn't decide to be
What the
emperor.
fuck? What? That dropped? What the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta go do some shit, man. We fucking we
We don't
basically
tolerate that kind of bullshit around here.
we basically hijacked him as soon as he walked in the door. Uh,
Anyway, yeah, no, that's
This
not any kind of that's not any kind of attack on you. That's just a larger, moral, metaphysical
mhm.
question. It's basically men gave women power,
Yep.
100 years ago. We
Yep.
didn't know that we didn't know that things were going to get this bad, and now they
Yeah.
got bad.
Yeah. No,
cowboy,
So
they're past
so
bad,
we
buddy.
are paying. We men are paying for the sins today of our forefathers.
cowboy,
Essentially.
Yeah,
quit
what's up, Indy?
waffling. Quit waffling.
Or wait, I'm sorry. I'll be more like Indy.
You're
Well, I tell you
waffling.
what, now here in America, where there's freedom, we all about that freedom. We're trying to stop the terror using weapons.
There you
There,
go.
Look,
there's a there's
look, you.
there's a direct connection between weapons, freedom, and terror. My name is Indy McTow.
Hey,
Look,
there's your
gentlemen.
answer
Now
right
you look
there.
now you look here. I sell propane and propane accessories.
Look. Here's the thing. We are here to have a substantial front against the powers that be against us. And therefore, we need to stand together against the powers of evil.
Yes. And you know what? Douglas' comment there is not wrong. When they see fucking benefits through welfare programs and through fucking divorces and things like that, they will slit every one of our fucking throats for that, no matter how much they say they loved us yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Every one of our fucking throats.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but do you see how we I mean, so you say that, right? You say that, and Indy concurred with you. I concur with you, right? So the three of us are in accordance. How come? How come none of us? How come none of us knew this 20 years ago? How
Well,
come
let's
MGTOW is popular now, but 15 years ago it was minuscule in comparison?
I
because
knew this 20
fucking
years ago.
yeah, I mean most people probably did know it 20 years ago after they went through the system. I didn't know about it 6 years ago.
Well, okay. That being said, but the point is, you answered the question within your own answer.
There you go.
Basically, we forgot. This is almost like forgotten knowledge, and we're having to relearn it.
It's not repeated knowledge. Like I said,
It's
we've all
not
seen people
repeated.
go
No.
go through divorce. They never tell you about how unfair the fucking system is when it comes to being a man. I mean, when I was a kid, 10 and 11 years old, I met people that went through divorce. They seemed okay in my eyes, but I didn't look. And because it was so fucking taboo to talk about it, they didn't. They just fucking dropped little hints like, you made a huge mistake. That was it. Never gave you a why, right? Because they knew if they started talking about it, it would be very taboo and nobody would be happy around them, right?
Sure, sure, right. No, it's not. It's not a popular sentiment.
It
Um,
wasn't. Now, fuck it. Fuck it.
well, I think it's still not a popular sentiment. It's just that there's a sustained current, there's a sustained counter narrative that basically is the manosphere, basically.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. Once I become fucking emperor and kick this fucking shit in the ass, it's all gone away. All gone
Yes,
away,
yes.
gentlemen. This shit's over day one.
All right, all right.
Day one, day one.
day one, right?
Day one.
Um, let me name drop here. You guys ever hear of a world renowned psychoanalyst called Sam Vaknin? Sam Vaknin?
Doesn't ring a bell.
No, no. He is a very very famous online as well. He's also internet famous psychoanalyst. He talks about how Sandman has spoken about him at length. Others have as well. He talks about how there has been a complete and utter switch or flip in something called master morality. So in the past, Sam Vaknin says that men had what you call master morality and females had slave morality. Well, he says that this is completely flipped and that women now are taught and believe that they should run society,
Yeah.
and men are taught and believe that we should step back and step down and allow women to run everything.
Mm. Oh, I know they believe it, but they don't understand anything about it. And I mean, we've been educating our children to not understand how anything actually works from the ground up either. Right? Everything is just on the shelves. Everything is just in the stores. Everything is just fucking magically appears. You know,
Oh sure,
even if
oh
they
sure.
even
Most
if they work in a factory job, they just think this deal fucking just shows up.
oh no, no, yeah, most boys 18, 20 years old here in Chicago, here in America, they don't even have experience changing a car tire.
No. Dude, I've met full grown men in their fucking mid 30s that could not change a fucking tire. Didn't know how.
Did you guys watch that video of the like a 20-year-old boy who he it went viral. It went viral on TikTok. He didn't know how to use a can opener.
Dude, I believe that.
Yeah, it got
A few
millions and
years
millions of
ago,
it
a
got
few years
millions and
ago,
millions of views. It got
they
millions and millions of views. He because a lot of cans now they have that pop top that automatic opener thing.
yeah.
Yeah, he didn't know how to use a can opener.
Dude, a few years ago, somebody made, I believe it was like a comedy kind of parody video where a bunch of like high schoolers were sitting around in a room, like a big classroom, watching someone struggle to use a fucking can opener. And they were just amazed and applauded and stuff like that. I, I am starting to wonder if that wasn't actually not staged, but was legitimately a fucking real thing. It was
Yeah,
fucked. It
no, I
was
don't know.
fucked. But you
I
know
don't know.
what? Then it was funny because I mean, at the time, I didn't believe anybody didn't know how to fucking use a can opener, right? But I was watching this
Well,
and I was like, that's funny. Today, that looks like something that could legitimately be a real thing.
sure, sure. Yeah, no, the boy, he's got this can opener. He doesn't know from which end to use it. He doesn't know at what clearly he just never had used a can opener, and being that old, it just seems weird. But the point is, that that loss of capacity, that loss of basically men losing life skills. Not that it's not important for women; it is important, but it's actually more important for men to have these life skills because if they don't have them, then they're kind of seen as less of men. If that makes any sense. And Sam Vaknin talks about that. Sam Vaknin also says people from Indiana tend to be very crude, crass individuals, truly foul specimens. Isn't that true to Indy?
Hey, here, I found the clip. Check this out.
What?
Check this shit out. I'm gonna play it on a little bit
I was
faster though.
making a drink. God damn it.
We'll
I
play it a little bit
miss.
faster. Check
What did I
this out.
miss?
We're talking about kids learning how to use can openers. This is an old video. This was the one I watched. Watching somebody struggle to use a fucking can opener.
Yeah, what is that, like a
Really?
15-year-old girl trying to figure out how to use a can opener?
Yeah, but you know what? I don't disbelieve. If you showed me this today for the first time, I do not fucking disbelieve that this was a legit thing. When this came out, this is not the original video, But when this came out, I absolutely thought it was a joke. Today, it's not a joke. Look at that.
Oh
Just
no,
fuck.
Yeah.
this is not a joke.
I don't know if it was a joke then.
Guys, this is not a joke.
I mean, at the same time, it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, you know, 200 years ago, the average boy knew how to make snares and tricks.
Fuck, that's funny shit. But I don't disbelieve that for a second. Not anymore. I don't disbelieve it at all.
Okay, cowboy,
Oh, yeah, what's up,
cowboy.
Indy?
I have a AS in aviation maintenance, double minor in psychology and finance.
Oh, wow, that's cool, especially
What
the psychology
what
part.
what people don't understand is the human psychology of what's going on right now is absurd. It is absurd.
Well, I mean, I've also seen one where kids were trying to figure out what a rotary phone was and how it worked. Like, okay, I understand that.
Really,
Yeah, I do, because I mean, when was the last time you seen a
really,
rotary phone?
really.
Yeah. When was the last there was one in my house when I was little,
In
but
my
there
house,
probably hasn't been one in Cowboy's house.
Actually, that's not true. My father is a very eclectic individual, and he
Oh, really?
purposely buys. Yeah, he purposely buys stuff like that. Like, it was not an original, but he bought like a what's it called, like a rotary phone.
Hmm.
It works. It works perfectly,
Yeah.
and he keeps it in the den. He keep in the back. And now I don't live with him anymore. I have my own apartment, going on 7, 8 years. I've been on my own. But yeah, when I was living at my dad's, he's on the first floor, all the way in the back of the house. He has a study, a miniature, a library. I think very nice chesswood, rich appointments all throughout. And in the corner, he's got a nice big reading chair, and next to it is a oh, he has a landline. Most people don't even have landlines at their house anymore. Everyone's just got a cell phone. They get rid of the landline. He's got a landline back from like the '60s at his house. And anyway, in the corner, he has a old rotary phone.
Hmm.
Yeah, he always mentioned how people from Indiana are too primitive. They don't know how to operate it. Is that right? Is that right, Indy?
we're back in the Stone Age.
I'm just messing with. I'm just giving you a hard time, Indy.
What's a cank? Crank?
Crank,
What?
Crank?
crank phone, crank phone.
No, no. He's saying that this crank didn't know how to use it, didn't know how to cut an onion. Oh,
Crank
Uh,
it's
phone.
Probably
dramatic.
because like a dumb person.
Oh, I'm not down with the slang, guys. Sorry. But yeah, no. I mean, cutting an onion. Fuck, I've met guys that couldn't, adult men that didn't know how to make mac and cheese. They threw the fucking noodles in a empty pot, poured in the fucking powder, poured in some milk, and then fucking turned it on high. So as soon as that
Uh,
milk instantly evaporated because it was so fucking, it was so dry in there from the get go with the powder, they
sure.
instantly fucking nearly burnt the house down. The
Yeah.
instructions were on
No.
the box, guys. The instructions are on
Yeah.
the box.
No. I never, ever have I ever cooked mac and cheese. By the way, mac and cheese is President Bush, ex-President Bush's favorite food of all time. But don't you need water? You got to cook the noodles
Yeah, you
first.
got to boil the fucking noodles first.
Isn't that just common sense?
You would think. You would think, like, hey, I gotta boil these noodles first, and once they're done boiling, then I can mix everything together, and voila, mac and cheese.
Okay. Right.
But yeah, no, that was beyond them. And like I said, there's literally pictures on the fucking box.
Right. Right.
I have wondered why the human species has survived as long as it has.
It's a good question, man. But I mean, yeah, okay, so we know how to use more advanced technology than a rotary phone today. Okay, how do you build it? Oh, I have no idea. Then I guess you can't replace it, right? Without somebody else building it for you. Yeah, you're fucked.
Well,
Well,
no, no,
well,
no. I mean,
well.
you're right, but no, not really. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. That's specialization.
It is.
Not everyone has to be a diesel mechanic. You
No,
know,
but it'd be nice to be able to fucking change the oil on your vehicle or fucking figure out that your fuel pump's not working,
But the whole
right?
sure.
thing of it is, guys, you have to realize if electrons quit flowing, you better go back to the 1800s. You
Yeah.
better be ready for that.
Hey man, in 1985, if you picked up a new pickup then, you could fix that fucking thing with a rock and a nail. If anything major went wrong, even out in the fucking field, like, or I should say anything minor,
Yep.
right? Christ, we
Yeah,
used to use 22 bullets as fucking fuses. When you blow a
yeah.
fuse,
That's
take a 22 bullet and stick it right in there. Fucking drive
Yep.
on. Yeah. You can't
yeah.
do that no more.
That's what I really really don't like about the new technology. And in fact, I believe they do that on purpose.
Yeah, dude.
They don't like the idea of people being able to fix their own problems, fix their own cars.
Yeah.
They don't want anyone being a Renaissance man or a Renaissance man.
No.
They want to stick 20 different sensors in your car, and just to get it fixed, you got to hook it up to a machine. And no, it used to not be like that way. But most people, 20 years ago, most people could fix. 30 years ago, people could fix their own cars. In
Dude,
fact, now
here's the thing.
it's getting to the point where it's illegal. If your
I
insurance company finds out that you're fixing your own car, that's a legally valid excuse for them to not insure you. Did you know that?
Yeah, possibly. Here's the thing. I've had my car for 3 fucking years almost, right? Last summer, I went to a different place because I was looking to get an oil change done real quick, right? I didn't want to do it myself. Went to a place and paid them. They showed me there was 3 fucking air filters in this unit, including one in the cab. I didn't know it was there. No clue. I
Yeah,
knew it.
no. Again,
Why does it have
whatever.
three?
I have my own ideas. I think a lot of this. I'm sorry, I don't want to sound conspiratorial, but I think a lot of this it gets back to control. Like, let me give you another example. This law just passed. Just This law just passed a couple months ago. Starting, I think, starting next year, all cars in America that are sold, they have to have some sort of electronic off switch, so that any law enforcement agency with the press of a button can turn off your car. Did you know that?
I heard something about that. Yeah, they have to be able to have control of your vehicle if they want to shut it off.
Yeah, yeah. So the point I'm trying to make is like, I wish people would stop pussyfooting and just be honest and say that, increasingly as time goes by, the real problem, the biggest problem, is there's many problems, but the single biggest problem is government.
Yes,
Period.
yes. Overreach, control, conditioning, all of it. Once I
Right, right.
remember, it's gone. It's gone,
So
guys.
what so what I'm saying is, like we MGTOW men, we complain about women, which is good, which is fair, it's true. But, you know, the real truth is the reason why the women can do this is because the government is teamed up with the women.
Yes, and guys, if you would like that to end, you can fucking send the money to your emperor here through PayPal.
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
bring
Be
this
about
shit to
right
an
now.
end. Yeah,
So the point I'm trying to make is the real point I'm trying to make is at the end of the day, this is all men's fault.
no,
Men need to reunite, and we need to start actively resisting feminism in the government, and
yes,
all this will change.
yes, but you aren't gonna do that with words. I have
Well,
stated
that's the
it time
thing.
and time again. These people use words for a living. You will not sway them to give up their control with more words.
Well,
But
that okay. Well,
you
maybe,
cut their
maybe,
fucking throat wide open, and you got a different story.
maybe, maybe. All I'm saying is whether it's with violence or not, and we all know that violence will work. What I'm
Absolutely,
saying
it
it,
worked every other time.
it worked every other time. What I'm saying is even if we could do it without violence, there has to be like a mass effect. There has to be enough men willing to fight the system, and right now there's not. It's just that
Well,
simple.
are you willing to enlist in your new emperor's army? Because that'll
Yep.
be a start.
Well,
That's
I'm
a
not a
Yep.
start.
I'm not a I'm not a Canadian, but I'm
Doesn't
willing
matter.
to
My
impress Indy McTow into your forces.
dude, it don't matter. Borders between Canada and the U.S. will fade away eventually.
Right, right. Okay.
Okay,
In that case, sure.
you're gonna
Why
want the
not?
same freedom as my next door neighbor has here, and you're gonna be like, that's pretty fucking tempting. And I'm gonna be like, you want some,
See,
motherfucker? Give me a call. We'll talk. We'll talk. We'll see if we can't push that border a little further south. I guarantee you, Beetlejuice won't want to see us coming.
oh no. Ugh.
Look at all that infrastructure that was left there just to fucking rot away. Goddamn shameful. Okay, so you're in Chicago, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was where like was it? It was Chicago that was the fucking like car building manufacturing place of the fucking U.S.
Well,
Detroit.
no.
Or
Yeah,
oh,
Detroit.
sorry, it
Detroit.
was
Yeah,
Detroit.
Detroit.
But the Chicago had something else to do with it. Or they had something else that went away. Okay,
Well, no, no, no. Don't get it twisted. Chicago
okay,
was always a motor town. You're right. It's just yes, we would
but
make we'd
yeah,
make. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Detroit
Detroit
was the
Motor City, right?
Right.
Detroit, or no, was it
Yes. Yes.
Detroit?
Motor City. That's where it gets the nickname Motown.
Well, yeah,
Motown, but
yeah.
no town.
Okay,
But
so they
Detroit was equivalent to, what was it? France in the 1930s?
hey brother, see,
Indy, I think you might have had a little bit much to drink. France, the country? You mean Paris, the city?
No, yeah, Detroit was the France of the 1930s.
yeah. Okay, so
That
you
doesn't
guys.
make any sense to me, but okay.
Yeah.
Either way, let me get to the point here. You guys, right? Or I should say, not you specifically, but your country outsourced all of its fucking automotive fucking manufacturing overnight, right? Sent it all to
Yes.
China and other places,
Yes.
India. Now you've left all this infrastructure empty and did not
Yes.
use the literal buildings that you had in fucking place ready to manufacture either something else or could be converted to make something else or be used to make something else. And instead
Yep.
of doing that, they let it rot. There are
Yep.
thousands of buildings, from what I've been told, that like factories that are just sitting there rotting down around themselves, not being put to use.
Yep.
That's fucking stupid. A and B, that's fucking really stupid. We only have so
No,
much space.
no. See. I mean, on the surface, it's stupid, but it's not stupid at all. It's actually very, very smart. If
How is it
see,
smart?
right, right. So I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. What I'm saying is you have to understand that, or my understanding is basically this: the people that run the world, they feel very threatened by America as a system. People here are very, very affluent. They have a lot of rights. We have a lot of liberties, and they don't like that. They want to
What li-
fundamentally change the
what
system here.
what liberties did you have in fucking 1980 that you have today? Actually, I don't think you had any rights or liberties then either. They just pretended that you had them. Mr. Dak is back. Thank you,
Hey
sir.
guys.
They wanted to move America to a consumer economy. They've always wanted to do that.
Well, here's
Not
the
not a
thing.
not a consumer. No, I'm sorry, not a consumer economy. It's called a service economy. But yes,
Service consumer, it doesn't matter.
Well, the only services I know they're getting is drug dealing and fucking dick sucking occasionally.
There you go.
Yeah, if that's the service you want to be known as the land of fucking whores and drugs, I guess you're going the right way. But here's the thing: the way I looked at what they did in fucking Detroit, right,
Mm.
um, is the same thing as if I built a fucking irrigation system for water, purifying water, and then fucking said, "Well, I'm dying of thirst, but there's a well with pure water or an irrigation system sitting right fucking there, but I'm dying of thirst." Okay, a company moves out, stops building cars. Okay, good enough. Guess what? This building and stuff and land that it's on is going up for fucking sale, and we're going to move a new business in there to manufacture something else. Get the fuck on it.
Okay, let me. Okay,
It's
so
all consumerism that takes U.S. dollars out of the U.S. economy. I'm
right. Oh,
telling
that's
you.
part of it. That's part of it.
Yeah.
Eventually, where remittances become so large, they actually become an
Mm.
economic hindrance.
It's funny
Right.
how
And in
those
fact, that's what
coincided.
I'm sorry.
I was going to say the channel 1-800-DUMB. I said, that's funny how that coincided, didn't it? Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, no, I mean, what I'm trying to, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but ultimately I am. But the thing is, it's not really conspiracy theory; it's conspiracy fact. They admit it. The ultra rich don't like America. People have too many rights here.
Hmm.
They want to slowly convert America into a third world country. They want to flood America with immigrants that are used to big government. They don't they want us to be poor. They don't like countries being independent. They want to force interdependence on all the nations.
Mm.
This way, I mean, how long have American presidents been saying we're going to seek out energy independence? Energy independence. They've been saying that for 50 years. America is the single largest producer of oil in the world. How are we not energy independent? It's on purpose, is what I'm saying.
Well,
Well,
see, the
here's
thing of it is, guys, you have to understand they want to go out of the fiat currency, which is the American dollar, into the CBDC, which will be controlled and brought to the SDR.
What is the what? Sorry, what is the SDR? What is that?
Special drawing rights from the EMF.
Yeah,
The
man.
EMF, the
I don't know what
European.
that
Yeah.
is.
You mean the IMF, the International Monetary Fund?
IMF, yeah. That's what they want to do. They want to do the CBDC tied to the SDR.
Okay,
So
no,
that
I
that
don't
way
have.
they can get rid of the all this debt and everything. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, okay, I don't. I have no knowledge of that right now. But yeah, I think your mind is moving in the right direction when you start thinking on this larger level. That's what I think is going on.
Mm.
I think the ultra
See,
rich they really want to create like this interconnectedness. You can call it a one world government, and then they slowly move us towards this, and then slowly, next thing you
well,
know, you wake up and you have fewer and fewer rights.
well, see the CB or the digital currency that is what China is doing right now to where they can track everything you spend, everything what you're doing.
Sure, sure, right, right. It's called a cashless society.
Right.
Yeah, you get a chip implanted in your head or your hand, and that's how you
Yeah,
Yep.
pay for
Yep.
shit.
yeah,
Yep.
well. I mean, not to go back to the old topics, but wasn't that listed in the Bible as well?
I don't
Isn't
know.
that
Well,
mark
they
of the beast?
call it the mark of the beast.
Is it
Yeah,
beast?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You went out bought her.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was predicted.
Well, I mean, I understand everybody sees it as a tattoo or a symbol or something, but couldn't it just easily be a fucking microchip in your fucking wrist?
Yeah. Well, they were doing it. Don't you know that in Europe? If I'm not mistaken, they were putting a little
Yep.
chip underneath your thing to see if you're vaxxed or not. You
Yeah,
get a little
Yep.
chip under your
right,
skin.
right. Now,
baby,
see, right
baby
now,
We didn't
steps,
get it.
guys.
one fast act is right that they have the technology.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they were
They
baby
can
doing
put
steps stuff.
They were
it's
doing it
called
in
a
Europe.
It's called an RFID, a
Thank you.
radio frequency identification,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
it's the size of a. It looks like a tic tac,
Like yeah,
and
like a
they
Tic
can.
Tac, like a tiny little itsy bitsy Tic Tac SD card looking like thing.
There you
Yeah.
go. And they can,
So
with a
so
needle, they can inject it into the tissue between your index and your thumb, and then they
Yeah.
scan
Yes,
it, and
that's
they.
right.
And,
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
here's the thing.
that's right. You're exactly right.
How long do you think it'll take before you can download your entire bank account and everything onto that?
Well, you can, Chris. Look at the size of an SD card on your phone and look how much that does.
Okay, so
Right, right, right,
so
right, right.
what if next year it's like, hey, guess what, guys? You can carry your wallet with you everywhere and your ID, and it'll be under your skin.
It's going to go that way, though. It definitely will.
Well, no, it doesn't necessarily have to, and that's the whole point.
No. Well, I hope
Do you
not.
think they wouldn't
Right, right.
try?
That's the
Yeah.
whole. Well, that's the whole point.
See?
I think they're going to try. They want to try. In their white papers, they openly say that they're slowly massaging the population to
Yeah.
you know,
So exactly.
phase in these sorts of things.
Sorry, Megtel Outlaw made a great comment. If they can microchip pets, right?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
You're just an animal to them. Why
You're
wouldn't
just a
they?
number. We're just
Yeah.
a straw man or whatever that is.
As emperor, guys, that will change.
Oh, so
Now
you
that Dak is back, I had to irritate him with that. But as your emperor,
I'm not
that
irritated.
will change.
I told you I don't want the job. The job is yours. I am your 2IC second in command.
Yeah, well, he's
Sick of the
good.
expand.
That's what I told fucking Riggs. I was like, dude, Dax is
I
going to be
told
busy. He
Riggs
picked a
100
role.
times that I don't want the job.
Yeah, he's picked a role that's going to keep him real busy. He's
Yeah.
going to be like the headhunter, guys. So if you
Yeah.
see Dax coming, possibly worry.
Possibly worry.
Yeah, he's got to go out and
Well,
round up all those libertards and fucking bring them
Yeah.
over for questioning.
I just had to jump on Hermit Stream there and straighten a few things out.
Oh, what happened?
Well, they were showing a picture that I got from a certain, who that isn't supposed to be out there kind of thing. So,
Oh,
and he showed it.
Well, that's the reason I had to jump out Hermit. He hasn't heard back from his, his offer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I've never heard of a property you purchase order for 24 hours. Come on,
You have to wait for word.
word back from acceptance or no?
Oh yeah, I have to
or-
wait for shit. We wait 24, 48 hours up here all the time. When I bought my first two houses, I'd waited like 24, 48 hours for them to make a decision. I think they have up to 48 hours.
yeah. He's going to have to change his name to Hawaii Hermit.
Hawaii Hermit.
Yeah.
No, I required real quick. Look, let's do this, baby.
Yeah. I don't know.
No
That's good
sense
for him,
beating
man.
around the
That'd be
bush.
so cool. I kind of wish I was him, man. That'd be awesome, eh? Jeez. Moving to a
That's
place.
that's the reason. That's why I've said I bought this place where I'm at now. It came up at 9 a.m., 11 a.m. I had a purchase order. Bam.
Yeah, so the seller was aggressive and he wanted to get rid of it real quick.
Mm.
Because some
No,
guys,
I was aggressive.
yeah, but the seller was also wanting to sell right there. He wasn't gonna, because some guys they just like to wait the 24, 48 hours, see if they got any more offers coming in, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Indy, if you don't mind me asking, what part of Indiana do you live in? Just out of curiosity, what kind of piece of real estate do you have? You like a single family home? How many bedrooms?
20
How much do you pay?
21 acres, 13.1 an acre.
Wow,
Wow, that's a nice spread.
holy shit!
Bloomington, Indiana.
Nice.
Dude.
Oh, Bloomington, I know where that is. That's a very nice town. Isn't that the town that Pence is from?
It's
Bloomington?
IU. I know that.
It's a college town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice market. I've been looking at that market. That's too rich for my blood. Some of that that's almost as expensive as Chicago. Some of those places.
So, Indy, are you going to build a nice country club down there for the Emperor to come visit once in a while?
MGTOW states.
Oh, I like it.
There you go. Yeah,
Oh,
I think
what was that
Wilmington.
other one?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Last night we were talking about it. Fucking Duluth. We're gonna turn Duluth into the septic fucking tank.
Yeah.
We're gonna dump all our crap in Duluth for the Duluth model. Big thank you for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Mm,
Oh, it's probably a nice town. It's just some some shitty think tank of like upper middle class rich women. They're just dumb.
Yep.
mm,
Well, they reap what they sow, brother, and now they're reaping what they're sowed.
mm,
You wanted to sell us out. Go ahead. Here's the fallout.
mm. Yep.
Where have all the good men gone?
To Hawaii.
To Hawaii.
There you go. Yeah,
Fucking,
right.
we got one that's fucking trying to take over a country, and he took the rest with him. Fuck
Mm,
you, lady.
mm,
Dig your own ditch.
yeah. Yeah. I just wish I'd go to Chicago Cowboy, but it doesn't look good for me, man, because I need the certain poke to get on a plane and
Oh man, that's not worth it, man. Why don't you build a submarine and then drive to Vancouver and then just sub your way over to Washington State and
We'll
then
sneak you over.
if I had
commandeer a
the money,
car and then
if I had
drive
the money, I would do it.
and using the laser and then okay.
Uh,
I think it's pretty easy to smuggle people across these borders, dude.
Yeah.
It's super
Yeah, but
fucking easy.
he doesn't want no legal problem.
no,
Well,
no.
then don't get stopped.
Yeah, I don't want to end up in a U.S. jail, man. Forget it.
Oh, we'll break you out. We'll break you out, no problem, buddy.
No.
I can hide you. I can hide you.
There'll be another time. Shit, though, that's too bad. I was pretty excited about that. I went and got my passport. I went and got fucking my criminal record thing dealt with. I got everything done, and then just waiting for the jab thing, and then the plane ticket. They wanted like $1,600, man, for 2 ways, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
expensive. I mean, for that much money, I would just jump in one of your Dakotas and be half that price,
Yeah.
less than half that price.
Yeah, I think if I drive across, I don't need it. Then
Hey,
Yeah.
I told everybody in Discord,
I don't
you need to hit out. I'll hide you.
know.
No problem.
A couple weeks ago, I was watching a video of a young man, a very intrepid young man. Apparently, he bought I don't even know what it is. Apparently, it's a parachute connected to a motor,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
a fan blade. I don't
Yeah,
know
they
what you call it.
put it on their back. It's called a.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Well, anyway, I mean, I imagine like a larger one. Imagine like, or at least one with a larger seat, maybe a slightly larger engine. I could fly. You have to drive all the way to the border. I could smuggle you over.
Yeah, you could
You know,
stay under what
but,
is it, 500 feet or something. I don't know.
this kid got it up to over 17,000 feet. He's cruising at like 25 miles an hour. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah. His hands. He was talking about how his hands started to freeze up.
Yeah.
He started losing dexterity. It gets so
Yeah.
cold up there.
Mm-hmm. And I forget what those are called. I'm trying to think of the name of those things.
No,
Shit.
yeah, it's just he's just basically doing fucking the glider thing or parasailing, almost kind of deal.
Parasailing, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Parasail?
Yeah.
Yeah, parasailing, but instead of being towed, you got the fan on your
Motor.
back.
You got
that's
a motor on
actually-
your back.
Yeah.
You either have a little seat, or my buddy had one, and it was just a backpack.
Right. That's what this guy's got. He's got a
Yeah.
backpack, but
Yeah.
it has a seat thing. It has you'd have to look at it. Basically, it looks like a small, tiny little couch that is attached to his body, and then on the back is this fan.
Yeah, a
And
little
then-
six-stroke motor. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking if I could just, because you and I are kind of heavy duty dudes, I'd have
Yeah.
to get a slightly
You need
larger
a big
one
engine, man.
with a slightly bigger engine. I'll just
Eh,
smuggle you in.
I'd be 600 pounds as both of us, cowboy.
There you
Well,
go.
no, Dax, see what you do. You don't even need a bigger engine. All you have to do is come
Oh,
here to BC first, get up on one of the mountains near the border, and just
take
jump
a
off
run
with it.
at it.
You know,
There you go.
you'll glide down, but you'll be
I
going
could just
down
imagine
slowly.
being cowboy in one of those things. The thing would be just bull.
I was thinking
Yes.
about it. I was thinking to myself, we're gonna have to purchase some high octane gasoline on
Oh
this
yeah,
thing.
we'll need something.
It's basically a gyrocopter. That's what it is.
We'll need something.
Or you
We're
could just
true
walk.
blood when we need them.
Yeah,
Or
true
you could
blood.
just walk across the border where there's no actual controls.
Mhm.
So, which is lots of it. So
That's
no
funny.
worries.
Right. But that poses all kinds of physical adversities. I mean, it'd be much
What?
easier to just fly, hop over.
Dude, there's lots of towns that are like right next to the border. There's lots of roads that go next to the border. Like
Right.
it's hop, a skip, and a jump for literally in like 1,000 spots. It's a hop, skip, and
Mhm.
a jump from where a either paved or like groomed dirt road is to the
Mhm.
other
Right,
side of
right,
the
right. The
border.
real truth, and just because you bring it up, and I have looked this up, there are literally dozens and dozens and dozens of back roads that connect
Mm,
Yeah,
the United States and
yeah,
Canada.
you're right. There are.
Problem
yeah,
is, technically it's not legal. There's only like 19 ports of entry on the land that you can
Yeah.
legally cross, and so blah
who
blah blah.
said anything about being legal?
Yeah.
No,
You
right? No,
guys
I
are
know,
looking
I
to
know.
parasail across. That's not legal. You still
Right,
cross.
But the
right.
Fuck
locals and
legal.
stuff crossing to the states, like in those roads you're talking about, cowboy, back in the bush, like farmers and stuff, they cross over to do shopping all the time, and it's legal. I think the only stipulation is they just have to have their passport on them at all times, and that's it. But it's legal for them to go across and buy groceries and go back across. You know what I mean? Because it happens every day.
Oh, I
Dude,
didn't know
there's
that.
there's
Yeah, and I think
thousands
the
of
U.S.
people.
just the U.S. just wants you to have your passport on you, and you just go ahead, right?
There's thousands
Wow.
of people that cross that border
Oh
all the
yeah,
I didn't
time.
know
Don't
that. I didn't know that
fucking
at all. In that case,
show
I would
anything.
I would urge you to reconsider. Maybe
I know,
fuel up your Dakota and
I know.
go shopping in Minnesota. Come shopping in
I
the
would drive like
right over there.
if I had a better reliable vehicle because the Dakota is a 2003. It's already got 200,000 on it, so I don't know. It's a long drive for that thing. If I had something newer, then I would. I'd just drive. I mean, I got nothing better to do. Why not go on a 4 day, 5 day road trip? Big deal.
Fuck yeah.
I would. I mean, just use Google Maps or whatever. Take me right there.
Yeah.
Well, Dak, just wait till next paycheck and I'll
Mm,
donate it to you.
thanks. Very cool. That'd be awesome. Yeah, Arvero's right. It's called a paraplane. Yeah, paraplane.
Airplane.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, no, crossing the Canadian US border, dude, is not difficult. People just fucking, when you see them crossing illegally, they're actually taking roads to the fucking checkpoints that have buildings on
Mm.
each side.
Oh, cowboy dropped. Dang
Oh,
it.
but yeah, so
Who
these people
said
are just taking cabs.
Yeah.
Who said paraplane?
Arvero. He's right. That's what they're called. Paraplane.
Paraplanes.
Paraplane. Yeah.
Paraplane.
With the 3 wheel buggies with the 3 wheels, 2 wheels on the back, one in the front for steer, and then the little motor on the back. It's a paraplane.
Yeah, and they have like a fucking glider attached to the top of it.
Yeah. Well, a parachute. One of them parachutes that go like
Or
this.
that. I thought some of them just have like glider wings as well?
Yes, but those are
Like
called ultralights, I think.
I thought ultralights can be made of fucking
Anything.
fiberglass and
Yeah,
anything, but
anything. But I think that's
yeah,
called an ultralight. No, it's like an actual physical parachute.
that's what we should use to run guns.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah.
Indy, meet me at the border, buddy.
Don't say that too loud.
No offense, that's why I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Paraplanes and this other bullshit.
Paraplane. That's what it is.
It's good times, but yeah, there's lots of places where you can cross the border. Like fuck, guys do it all the time, hiking and shit, or
Mhm.
fucking just out hunting. They do it all the time. Christ, even Brandon's fucking been across the border accidentally. You know,
That's what I'm saying. I'll meet you. I'll meet you at the border. It says 210. Come on.
There you go.
Yeah,
No worries.
Well, what state would you go into then, Indy? Border state.
I'll fly you anywhere.
Oh, anywhere. So like, well, it wouldn't matter. Minnesota,
Indianapolis,
North Dakota.
Indiana.
Because our like where we enter the states in Alberta, we enter through North Dakota at Coots.
I'll go into O'Hare.
Yeah.
It's no problem. Emergency landing. We're coming in.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah. No offense, but I've been there. Emergency landing. Let's go into O'Hare. Big birds flying around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like
It's fun.
we've got a lot of towns that are like right on the border that aren't considered like border crossings, right?
Yeah. So what state do you cross in there in BC? Then you go into what? Michigan.
I can go into. Let's see here.
Michigan,
I can go into Washington,
Washington,
and if I go further towards Calgary, I can go into
North Dakota.
no, Montana.
Oh, it's Montana. That's sorry, I'm an idiot. That's where Coots is Montana.
Yeah,
Not fucking North Dakota, Montana. That's it.
yeah. So I mean, you can take one of the side roads and go right to fucking and then get back on the main highway that goes to Great Falls,
Great
and it's
Falls,
not.
Ontario.
Yeah, it's not a fucking controlled area.
Yeah, no.
The main road is where it crosses,
Mm.
but off to like either side, there's all these fucking like logging roads
Yeah.
that cross right over there.
Yep.
And then you just get back onto the main road.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kelowna has one, a straight shot down from Kelowna.
Mm.
Trail has one. So if you go to Trail BC, you're not far from the border.
Yeah.
And there's a road that goes right over the fucking mountain into the fucking US.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Grand Forks. Grand Forks is another border crossing area.
Of course.
Yeah. The actual main highway from Grand Forks to fucking Osoyoos
Mm-hmm.
actually crosses the border at one point and dips back.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not like a turnoff. It's literally just how the road follows the map. And it dips down into the US and then comes back into Canada.
Yeah. Huh. Man.
So there's your crossing, buddy. Get off
Yeah,
in Grand
Dak,
Forks.
we'll get you down here when I get back.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Well, that's the best thing about him being Canadian and coming back. They literally can't stop him from entering.
No. No.
They cannot stop a Canadian citizen from entering Canada.
Nope.
Not for any fucking reason.
Nope. Oh no, Father Saunders went live? No, Father Saunders is still on Hermit. Still going on Hermit. Hermit's still going right now, and Father Saunders is on there. I'm watching him right now. On my big screen.
No, he's doing the after hours.
Tonight?
Yeah, he's on like right now. He just got on. I'm the first one there.
Well, he's still showing up on Hermit.
Yeah, he's probably doing both like he usually does.
Oh, that's weird. Because I'm seeing him on my big screen TV, but on Hermit's live.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing him on his live.
He must be getting good with that computer, that guy, eh? Damn.
He's messaging somebody, maybe answering me.
It's what we do.
Yeah, he answered me. Did this show up on your notifications? Yes, it did.
We should raid him. Raid him.
Anyway, that's just it. If he's still on Hermits, right?
Yeah.
He's actually just kind of like starting up his own, but not actually doing anything on it, just starting it up.
Well, see, that's what fucked me up with Hermit is like, you haven't heard a response on your property yet? No. It's like, no, come on, guys. I've been there too many times. You get a response relatively quick. Relatively. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
12, 14 hours, something like that. You get a response pretty quick.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, probably won't take them long, dude. But who knows how the fucking system works over there, right?
Mm.
Oh, either way, gentlemen, we're going up on 2 hours, and nobody's
Yeah,
sent me $1 million yet. So, fucking, what do you think? Shut her down for the night?
yeah. I think I'll go lay down.
Well, I can hear Father Saunders
Yeah,
through
I
the
know.
door.
It's so weird. Mhm.
Hey, let's go fuck with Saunders. You
Yeah,
ready?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. There you go. We'll go fuck with Saunders, and then I
yeah,
can game at the same time.
yeah.
Thanks everybody for
All right, man.
coming.
Alright, let's go fuck with Saunders.
Let's go fuck with Saunders, and
Fuck with
guys,
Saunders!
we'll see
Sounds
you
good.
over there.
Okay.
All right, brother Indy.
Yep,
Let's end this.
let's fuck with Saunders.
All righty, we'll see you guys over there.
Yep.
Ending.